Hello all, so welcome to interview section module. So let's revise the things what we learnt in this section. Okay, so starting from lecture 10, so section 3 we are discussing, right? So what is Webdriver interface? So I have clearly explained in that lecture. So if someone asks you, so what is Webdriver? You can say that it is a Selenium latest version 2.0. Fine. So from Java perspective or from coding perspective, what does WebDriver actually do? So you need to answer saying that WebDriver is an interface. Okay, it's an interface. So the next question what you can expect is, what is an interface? So interface has defines a set of methods. Okay, it has set of methods without body. You need classes to implement the methods present in an interface. That you need to tell. So, okay, we need a classes to implement methods. So, what are those classes you are using to implement the methods present in WebDriver? Okay, the next question. So, what you need to answer is, it all depends upon what browser I am choosing to automate my application. If I am choosing Firefox to automate, then I use Firefox driver class. If I use Internet Explorer, I go with IE driver class. Okay, so whatever the browser I want to automate, that particular class I use to implement the methods present in WebDriver. So next question. So what are the actually methods you have in WebDriver? So right now there are so many methods which we will be seeing in the coming sessions. So what are the basic methods which we have seen till now in lecture 12? If you see the lecture 12, basic methods of WebDriver. So the methods we covered till now are like get is the method which will hit the URL in the browser, get current URL which will give us the URL what we actually navigated to, get the title, it will give the title of the web page, get page source, it will give the code of the page, application. Okay, these are the four methods which we have seen till now. So going forward you will be seeing many more, and you can tell everything. So what all the methods a WebDriver have. So these methods are present in a WebDriver interface, but to implement those, see, Firefox driver you want to hit the URL in the browser. Okay, get is a method which can do that, but with the help of Firefox driver class, we are implementing and hitting it on Firefox browser. So this is the concept. So that's the reason we write a first step as WebDriver some object equals to new of Firefox driver. Okay, the first step means that. So detail about that I explained you in the lectures 10, 11, 12. If you have any doubt you can go through it. So because these are the basic things what they can ask. So people who are very broad minded can start from the basics, saying that what is WebDriver? Is that interface? When we say it's interface, what is interface? So they dig into the basics again. Okay, so if you are clearly thoroughly watch this lecture 10, 11, 12, then it's cakewalk to you to answer those questions. And you also have material, you just download this and have a glance before you attend somewhere. Next, so how do you run applications in Firefox browser? So it's pretty straightforward. What we say is we create an object and we instant an object for Firefox driver class, and we say driver.getgoogle.com. So let me write a normal step. Search. Let me open Notepad here. Yeah. It's very straightforward. WebDriver driver equals to new Firefox driver. Okay, this is the way which is pretty straightforward. This is an object. You can write anything here. This is your one. So next question is, what you do to invoke the browser in Google Chrome? Is the same way just by changing Chrome? Is this okay? No. You cannot directly invoke the Google Chrome with just invoking the object of Chrome driver. You need to set the system property. So here the catch is Google Chrome is a third-party vendor. Third-party vendor in the sense you cannot directly invoke the browser. For that you need to first run the .exe file of Chrome browser and then you can hit the URL. So it automatically it cannot open. You need to run the .exe file. But whereas in Firefox you need not do that, because Firefox and Selenium has a bunch of code which can directly invoke the Firefox browser. So actually they are together contributing towards the development of Selenium. So Firefox, DLLs, everything has already invoked in Selenium jars. But whereas for Chrome and Internet Explorer, these are still as third-party vendors. So you need to have a .exe file invocation before you actually open the browser. So you can set .exe file into the code by giving the command saying system.setProperty. For more information you can go through my previous lecture. We have clearly discussed there. System.property key comma value. This is the syntax. Okay. So you can go through this lecture 13 to get more clear idea on how we wrote and program to invoke it in Chrome browser. So key in a value place you need to give the path of the .exe file and then you can use this step. So without setting the property of .exe file you cannot open the Chrome browser. So this is the straightforward answer which you need to give. So the interviewer checks for this single line. He expects whether you are able to tell whether after setting this property or not. If you just say this sentence, that means you are out of the track. Okay. So where do you find, if for more information you can see the Selenium official site.